Hey guys, I am here with Cayman, Cardiff, aka the Alpha, aka Growly Man Cayman, aka Growly McAbs. Let's call you that one. I like that one.
I love it.
Growly McAbs. That's what we're calling you from here on out. Growly McAbs. Welcome to Werewolf Week, Cayman. It has been crazy. I am in Hollywood currently, as you can tell.
Same. I'm in West Hollywood, but
We are
all the same.
We are so like close, and we just couldn't get it to meet up. We're so busy. Just movers and shakers, just moving everything.
And blessed.
Booked and blessed. I like that. B&B. Booked and blessed. Ooh, I love that. That is so fun. Okay, we're gonna dive in, guys, because we got some stuff to talk about. We got some stuff. We got some stuff, and we got places to
chat about. You know, the hot goss.
The hot goss, the werewolf goss, because there's so much. And Cayman just disappeared. Okay, bye, guys.
Turned off the fan so that it doesn't.
Oh my goodness, I am right in front of my hotel fan thing, and I had to turn it off. It's like so loud. So
they can be obnoxious.
They're aggressive.
Yeah,
they're aggressively cooling your room for you.
You know, they're doing what they should, but sometimes they just make too much of a fuss.
And then in the middle of the night, they like turn off and then turn on, and you're like wake up at the wrong time of night, and it's really frustrating. So, okay, first question. Are you ready?
Oh, I'm so ready.
Question number one.
What
was your first reaction when you read a werewolf script and you saw all of those campy, crazy werewolf lore words like "you're my mate" and you had to growl and you're potentially gonna have fangs? Like, what happened? What went through your brain? Were you in it, or were you like, what the hell are we doing?
So talking about gossip and tea.
Oh yeah.
The very first werewolf script I got was Unwanted True Mate.
Yes. Aaron.
With Aaron Orcutt.
Yes.
I did not read that script before I went on to set.
Well, that was only like your third or fourth.
Fourth. It was my fourth that I had. And so life was crazy. I was just coming off of another one, the Amnesiac, whatever that one was.
Yes.
And and it just went straight into that one because that was just how the timing went. And so I didn't really have time to read the script. I didn't know what a werewolf vertical was at that point.
Yes.
I just knew the billionaire ones because I had done 3 billionaires, and I was like, okay. I get onto set and I like read my sides for the day, and I just looked and I was like, oh, I'm doing that. And that was what I did for the next 8 days, because it was 8 days of just, oh, I'm doing this today. Huh. That's interesting. Or asking the director, so like, wait, what happened before this? Just so I understand. Because like you don't shoot it in order. And so
yes, that's true. Yeah. You're like,
so I was like, wait, what's the context here? Why am I saying that? It was great. We had a blast. Aaron.
Oh, I bet you did.
And I just rolled with the punches, you know, because I was like, yeah, sure, 100%. I'll do that. That's
it's like playing pretend. It's like literally you're 4 years old again playing pretend.
And it was actually wonderful because it gave me I was like, okay, what can I do? I was like, I know, I'll just be Wolverine and just like use 100%. That as my like idea of like how to play this growly character. Yes. And so I did, and then I was like, okay, but now I'm gonna play the romantic part, and then and I'll do that. And so like I just kind of like made it up as I went. And Unwanted True Mate is DramaBox's highest performing werewolf vertical romance.
It set you on a completely different trajectory in this space. It seriously did, right? I mean, that's the one. And then everyone is trying to repeat that success, you know?
Now Unwanted True Mate is renamed, rebranded, and placed on other apps, Dream Short, and they've cartoonized it. They've done so many different things. and just from that one, and it's crazy because I was like, I was just making that up as I went.
I love it. Okay, did you like after though, did you like do some research afterwards? Were you like, what the hell did I just do? Like, that was so fun, but now I need some context. Does that make sense?
No, because I had heard of like all the book talk and like
Okay. Okay.
the wolf talk and all that kind of stuff, like the wolf subreddits and all that stuff. But I
Yes.
still have to this day have not gone, but I have found out the lore from doing other projects. Just as like I'm like, okay, this is a
Yes.
recurring theme. I'm really good at
Yes.
recognizing patterns. So
Oh,
I was like,
good.
okay,
And
this
these
seems to
parent
be
patterns are very obvious. They're
very
very, they're there.
the mate bond. I was like,
Yes.
we're
You're my
mating?
mate.
Wait, what?
I love it.
Wait, I'm biting her?
I
That
know.
kills vampires.
I love it so much. It's so fantastic. I love the world. I think it's so fun.
Fun.
Like it's
It's
so
crazy. You
fun.
just have to embrace the kooky. And then when you do, it
100%.
just becomes a blast because people love it.
People love it. One of my favorites is when you get to talk to your wolf. I think that's like one of my
Yeah.
favorite kind of like parts of the kind of like really like the basic kind of werewolf verticals when you get to talk to your wolf either in the mirror and the wolf is staring back at you, her eyes
My
are
favorite
floating.
I've done a few that have just been awesome. Like with the one real short that I did, there was this scene in the bathroom where I was talking to my wolf at the
Yes.
sink, and it was just so intense. And I'm just like
Yes.
trying not to be a horn dog. And and it was just really cool body acting.
Yeah,
And
I could imagine. I can
yeah.
imagine. Yeah, and like channeling the wolf itself, like when in the physicality of your, I mean, as you've gone on now and done, so you've done six now. Do you find yourself like moving different on set when you're a wolf? Like, do you find yourself like manipulating your body in a different way? Does that make sense?
Yeah, like kind of that. So essentially, with every single werewolf one that I've done, it's just been all right. Let's start with that baseline of what works, which is kind of that Hugh Jackman in Wolverine,
Yes.
X-Men, that kind of stuff.
Yes.
Take that ferocity and then give it flavor, give it context, give it
Yes.
a new script. It's like the
Yeah.
same
Yeah.
font, but or sorry, the same. We're just different fonts of characters, like
Yes.
because
I love it. That's
it
perfect way to
truly
describe.
is. Yeah, I mean, it's truly the same idea. You're an alpha. You're this kind of toxic masculine, morally gray.
Mm-hmm.
You just you don't know their little bit of ferocity or feral, but also like so much of this like tenderness that comes out when it's just you and the your Luna.
Yes.
Once you
Yes.
finally
Yes. You're
found out
Luna.
that she's your Luna because you're dumb.
Exactly.
You're not that
Yes. Because
bright.
you're
I all of my werewolf characters have not been the brightest, that's for sure. But
Cassian was
King
pretty,
Cassian was
he was pretty
very,
good.
very bright.
He was good.
Um,
Yeah.
I've had some intelligent ones. I've had some really powerful ones. I've had some, um, but really what I do is I start with that and and flavor it based on the script because the rest of
Yes.
them I do read. I've gotten used to actually reading the
Good for
script.
you. Do some research. Yeah.
So yeah,
I love that. That's so funny.
yeah.
So which role was the hardest to try on and put on? I'm assuming it's when you did more of a beta. I mean, that was such a different role for you when Aaron was a vampire. Um
Yeah, in Vampire in the
Vampire
Alpha
Alpha's Den.
on
Yeah.
Big That one was really cool because that was the first one that I read the script for and was like, oh wow, I'm not
No.
just the alpha.
Yeah.
I'm like this submissive in a way, like really kind of meek and like just a lover. I just want to love you.
Yeah.
It was
What
really
a
cool, but
lover.
then found this inner strength
Hmm.
and realized I was the one who was supposed to be the alpha. I didn't want it, which was
No,
also cool.
that
There was
was
no
cool.
ambition there. It was just for her, and that
Yep.
was cool. It was much more nuanced, which I really enjoyed.
And you know what's interesting about that role is that's usually the role that the female has in a lot of verticals themselves, where they come in and they're shy and timid and they don't know how powerful they are and they don't want it. You know, a lot of the female werewolf heroines don't want to be Luna. They're like, no, I don't want that. I'm a wolfless Omega. Like I can't be a
Yeah,
Luna, like
the amount of times Wolfless Omega has been said is insane.
and the fact that I know what that means and the fact that I know she's going to be the Luna by the end of the
Oh,
story
she's
is
totally gonna
just
be the Luna, and she's
is
gonna be like some alpha's like long lost daughter,
yes,
and
100%. It's amazing. I absolutely love it. But yes, so your role, I think your role in that was Thorn, and that was very much like like she like the arc was very poignant. It was a big part of the script.
Especially because she was powerful. She was a
She
bad.
was.
She
Yes,
was strong. She was
she was
fighting back. She was
awesome.
feisty. It was
It was
sick.
so I loved that. I loved that vertical for that role reversal in the whole thing. And then watching you kind of get growly and protective and come in.
Especially because Aaron Orcutt is just gorgeous and she is so powerful as a human. Like
Oh,
she's tiny, but she's got a lot of strength to her.
yes.
It's great.
She radiates it. She really does. She is really like she's a Luna. Like she is. She's a werewolf Luna. Aaron, you're a werewolf Luna. We love you.
And you're a werewolf, you know.
You're a Luna. No, you're an alpha girl. She's
Yeah,
an alpha.
she is an alpha.
She's an alpha. Sometimes I'm like, Luna, we don't need that title anymore. They should all just be alphas.
She'll all just be
Um,
alphas.
so you've done a lot of acting with Aaron, obviously, and you've done now one where you weren't werewolves. What was that transition like, going from werewolf to non-werewolf?
So easy.
You guys just, yeah.
It was fun. It was like, oh, finally we can do something like rom-com, which I
Yes,
loved it
yes,
so much. And because
yes.
we both are just like she's such a powerful actor. It's just so
Mm-hmm.
easy to work with her because we both bring out so much in each other.
Love it.
And it was just so much fun. It helps that I'm really big. I can just kind of throw around and do little things. It was cool. It was
You can.
lovely. And
Every girl's dream.
I
You guys
know
are like the book talk dream, like you are, because you're 6'5" and she's like what, like five
I
two.
too.
I mean, that is like every book, every romantic book written is like that, you know? So, yeah. But yes, I'm so glad that you guys got to do something separate. And I loved that vertical. I thought it was so cute and fun and timely for you and Aaron, like to come into a different role in the space and be together, but be different. Like, and she was still really strong and powerful. It was great. You were total green flag in that one. It was beautiful. I loved it.
Oh yeah, it's
Yeah.
fun. I love being this green flag guy. Even when I'm the werewolf, I try to bring in hints of that. I'm fine with morally gray or like misunderstandings and stuff, but
Yeah.
never is it gonna be like the forcing myself upon her, blah blah blah, that kind of shit. Because that's just like that that isn't that isn't a hero.
No, it's not. And it's not someone you want to champion. There's a definite line. I mean, there can be redemption. There can be things that they do that can be redeemed, but there are some things that are unredeemable, 100%.
Um,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I love that. What would you ever want to play the villain, like a villain werewolf or a villain in general? I'm sure you'd be amazing at it.
I've got plans already. Writing a vertical right now in which I'm gonna
Great.
co-direct, and be the villain and not the lead. And that one I'm very excited for. There's actually one that I just auditioned for. I'm doing a Kim read later today for where I'm the villain, but he's the lead. It's really cool,
Fascinating. I
fascinating.
love that. I
Yes.
love that. Like the anti-hero
Yeah,
almost.
and it's from his perspective, pretty much the entire story, but it's good. It's good.
I'm
So I'm
excited.
excited. We'll see if they want me for that one. If not, there's another Kim read I'm doing tomorrow with Erin. So I don't
Yay.
know. There's good things happening, and there's always the right job will always come.
And the space is evolving so quickly, and so many things are getting funnier and better. Like you guys are getting more nuanced characters, and like even in the werewolf verticals, I've seen so much growth from the beginning to the end. Like, have you noticed a difference from your first one to the last one you just did? Well, last one you did with Viglu, so of course that's going to be just like a little bit of an upper. No, wait, was that the last one you did? Yeah, because you did one
That's
with
the last one
Real.
that's been released. I've actually
Yeah.
done one more since then that hasn't come
Okay.
out yet. I
Okay.
believe that's
Okay.
on Net Short. Um,
Oh, Net Short. Yes, that is an up and coming app. Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm excited for that one. That one I shot in Toronto,
Oh,
and I
cool.
was I was not just a werewolf, but a lichen king.
Ooh, the lichens,
And the
the
lichens are like
mysterious.
a race, like superior to the werewolf.
Yes, yes. And
That one I'm very excited for.
the Lichen King, when I the first time I saw Lichen, I was like, what the hell are they talking about? It was a whole nother deep dive conversation with Google. What the hell is a Lichen? Yeah.
What the hell is a lichen? Well, this one's really cool. I think it's going to be really good. We actually just did a pickup day for that a couple weeks ago. Me and Marie DeWitt.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I'm very
Yes.
excited for that.
She's tiny too.
She is
She's
tiny.
really
She's
tiny.
It's funny because she was Erin's sister or Lucy's sister in Unwanted
She
True Mate.
was. Yes. You're
She was the
right.
villain that gets killed.
Yes.
And so it's cool to have done
Yeah.
another werewolf one with her,
I love
but
it.
as the co-stars. So
I
that
love
one's gonna be awesome.
I'm so excited for you. That's so fun. So then that makes 7. Good for you. You're tied with a couple other guys that have been in the space for a while. So you're racking them up. But then you're amazing. Like the one that you just did with Liv was absolutely fantastic. I haven't reviewed it yet because I've been so busy, but
Oh yeah,
that one
that
was
one was so good.
it was really well. I love Liv. She
Same.
is.
Such a good actor. We had such good chemistry, like
Oh, you
acting
did.
chemistry. Like
You
we just
did.
in scenes together, we were just alive, and
You
it was
just
just
pulled each other. Like there was she, and I feel like everything I've seen her in, she can turn, like she has that magnetic kind of pull. Yeah, I really, really enjoy watching her verticals. Um, so growls, you're famous for your growls. I remember, I was it drama, was it Unwanted Mate? I can't even remember because I don't know if I was really in the space during that time, but I remember someone dropping an advertisement that says, when the author says growl, we growl. And then they like cut to you
a
growling.
montage of me.
And everyone was like, ah, a growling werewolf, And I've heard growls before, but your growl is its own. It needs to be trademarked. It needs to be patent pended. We need a copyright seal. You know what I mean? Like I feel like it has become iconic in the space. How do you? I mean, that because a lot of times they do it in post editing. They add the
Yeah,
growl after.
they add that as a sound effect.
Yeah, well, and I've heard some actors say it hurts their throat to do it. To do it too much. But
Yeah,
you have that what is that called? The register. It feels like it sits right there, right? Like I can't hear it very well. Louder. So
that
scary.
one. It's
Scary.
funny because I didn't even realize that I was doing it when I was doing it. It was just a part, especially like Unwanted True Mate was where I started doing that. And I just
Yeah.
did it as Wolverine in that
Wolverine.
state.
Yeah.
Especially there's like the scene where I'm like the rogues are out there. I'm like, "Ah," and I just get so angry. I just felt like
Yeah.
that's what I was supposed to do.
Yes.
Apparently people loved it, and it's just kind of been a part of every single one of my werewolves. And even
Yeah.
sometimes you'll get like little grunts when I'm the like it's just like I
Yes.
use these
And it
little
comes out like even like kind of sometimes in like the intimacy scenes too,
yeah
which is awesome. Like, because feral, fun,
Carol. And
instinct.
it's interesting actually in the his Lost Like and Luna, which is going to come out on net short.
Yeah.
um
Great name. Lost Like and Luna.
yeah, right,
Oh
there's
my goodness.
alliteration, right? It's cool.
Alliteration.
That one, there's a whole scene in which I am just a beast. Like I'm like in a
I
room by myself,
love
and I'm just like tearing the room up and this and then she comes in and I'm just this scary monster.
it.
and
Yeah.
and then I'm like so in this primal state, and I'm growling and I'm sniffing her, and like it's actually cool, and it's kind of horror, but like
I love
it's
it.
I'm so excited to see how they cut that. I hope that they do it justice, but I'm excited for that because I feel like that's one of the kind of pinnacles of my werewolf moments that I'll be able to
Yes.
use. But when I in, for example, the uh a vampire in the Alpha's Den,
Mm-hmm.
when we do those like aura offs, I don't know if you
Yes.
what I'm talking about? Where I growl at like Lander and he growls at me, and
Yes,
we're like just growling together.
yes, yes.
That destroyed my throat because we had
Did
to
it?
do that multiple takes
Oh,
over and over, and it's just like this.
yes.
It almost felt like if you know anything about like Dragon Ball Z, and they do this like the Kame hot, like if you, it's just a very popular like thing, but it's
Okay.
just like there's it just felt like it just kept going on forever.
But it did hurt.
That
Yeah,
did
I could
that
see
did
that. I
hurt my
could
voice.
see that.
There's some scenes in which there's a lot of it. When I was
Yeah,
saving Aaron in Savage,
very
uh
important.
yeah, that scene when I saved her, um that one was a lot of growling, and like because I don't just growl, I add the growl into my speech.
You do. And that's what's so beautiful, I think, about your take on it is the growling in the speech. Yeah. Do you ever howl?
Oh, I
No.
feel like that's in my own world, that's too, I don't want to say cheesy, but it just doesn't fit with the humanoid version. If I was an actual,
Okay.
when I'm a wolf,
Yes.
that's a sound that only a wolf can make.
I see that.
You
I
know what
can
I'm
see that.
saying?
I
But
do.
when I'm in my human form, whatever, like, because they'll do a lot of howls where it's like a sound effect howl when it's like
Yeah.
my VFX wolf.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
And I
Yes.
think
Yes.
that makes sense. But me, it just doesn't make sense.
Doesn't I can see that
It
for
doesn't feel
sure.
right to just howl. It just feels weird.
It does. It kind of almost like makes it too cliche or like you're
Too
playing a
kitschy.
character or something. Like it does kind of set it kind of would throw the tone off a little bit. There are some verticals that I've seen it done really well, like when all of the pack is together and they like are getting excited to go somewhere and they all start howling like that.
That
A little
happened
different
in the
energy.
Vampire in the Alpha's Den. They kind of did this little howly thing, like, oh,
Yes.
and it was like
Yes.
cool.
But
But
it
me
fit in
as
this
the howl,
one
it just doesn't
specific
make
space.
sense. Yeah.
Yes, I totally can see that. I think I'd like to howl, but I think it'd be fun. But that's almost just like part of playing the wolf. But you're right. On screen, it would pull you out of the fantasy realm, right? I can
Well, I
totally
think the
see.
growl is much more effective.
Oh, 100%. And I think the growl is more like, I don't know. It also just again, like I love werewolf verticals because the instinctual, like this instinct, you're so driven by instinct. Like there's the mate bond and the fantasy, like, oh my goodness, you guys just want to jump. You're just a bunch of horny dogs. Like once you meet your mate, you're like, we're done, we're in. And good thing, you're a green flag mate because those poor mates that aren't, that's sad. There's been a couple of those, you know. Yeah. But yeah, I like the instinct part of it.
It's fun.
Did your Oh, there you go. Okay. I didn't like hear you for a second. I was like, no, we lost you.
Yeah, it's
We
fun.
lost you.
Yeah, I just yeah, it's I
Yeah, yeah, it's fun. Like I like that part of it. And I think it's interesting also when they choose each other too. So like the fated mates don't want to be fated mates, and then they end up choosing each other. So one of my favorite roles of yours is Harrison. No, I'm sorry. Is Lucas, the surrogate one with Anna, because that one is funny.
comedy.
So funny. I just rewatched it the other night, and I was like,
Played it fully aware, and
I loved it. No, it was very comedy. It wasn't even like campy and we're leaning in. This was like comedy,
yeah,
so fun. As someone who really appreciates and loves comedy, I loved that one.
it's great. They blended well. I'll be honest, the script, I don't know if it was written to be a comedy.
Okay.
We saw elements and we played with it. Anna
I love
DeRusso she and I are just two little gremlins just willing to play together. And we just had
you
fun.
did. Oh my
And
goodness, you
so much
did.
of it was improv, so much of it was just us doing what felt natural. Like they put
Yeah.
us in the scenarios and it could have been played, but I love Drama Box for this fact. They love playing into comedy. They let us play into
Yay!
comedy.
Yay for them.
So many others, the EPs are on set and they're like, no,
Yeah.
no, that's too funny. No, that's, and I'm like, what do you think the viewers want?
Yes. We want
Oh, this is crazy.
especially a little bit of levity when they're, especially in a really serious role. And your other roles have always been like that. All I feel like almost all your werewolf roles, except for Vampire in the Alpha's Den, had that lightness to them. Like you just like even if you don't try it, you kind of just exude. Um, Even when you're growly and there's this touch of, it's
I
not comedy, but it's a lightness, and I love that about your how you play your.
try to not play comedy, but let the
Yes,
comedy play itself by the situations. When I
yes,
see comedy, I'm like, okay, this is funny. If I
yes,
play, I'm the straight man, like in terms of the comedy, and so
yes.
if I play it straight and let all these other crazy things happen around me, and I'm just like, huh,
Uh-huh.
that's weird. And
Yeah.
I give the audience's thoughts some like credence, like that is really
Yes.
fucking weird. And I'm not, I because if I play into it and I try to be part of the comedy, then it's not funny. But if I just see it and notice it,
Yes.
and I have these little looks,
Yep. Well, and
well,
that
thank
that's
you.
where I feel like Mated to My Savage Alpha. I think that's where the review where we first connected on Instagram, because I had written like this first, it was my first like super long one where I was like, this is the funniest vertical because of how ridiculous the misunderstandings were, and like, and how much you guys like looked like you were leaning into it and you knew it. And yeah, like you were the straight man. There has to be a straight man, of course. But like I loved that vertical for that reason. I think that's the first time we ever connected, because I think I saw that and I was like, what the hell is happening? Like, how did they not connect that she is the missing daughter of this other elf? Anyway, they had the same name. And the beta the whole time, I can't remember who was the beta in that one. The whole time he was like, duh, you guys don't, aren't they the same person? Anyway, that was such a
Yeah,
fun.
Aaron Fetterman,
Oh,
he's
yes,
so
yes, yes,
funny. I
yes,
love that man. He was so good at being the comedic relief.
yes.
And then I was again the straight man, the hard,
Yeah.
the whatever, but I still saw the comedy, and I'm like, are you like the when
Yes.
we're all shitting our brains out,
Oh, yes.
and
Yes.
I'm like, are you? Wait, no, that was Surrogate, wasn't it? Um,
Yes. Oh my
but
goodness,
he
that
was
scene
he
was
was
so
my
funny.
beta for that one, and then he was our intimacy coordinator and stunt coordinator for
Oh,
Savage.
fascinating. Oh
Um,
yeah. Okay. So
so
he was on both
who
sides.
was
Okay. I
who
can't remember
was
who your
did I
beta was
have
in
a
that one,
beta in
but
that one? Because Faded, I don't know if I
Faded,
had.
Faded, it was Faded didn't have a beta because you
Okay,
were
that's
the
what I thought. I
king.
was like, there wasn't a beta in that
There,
one.
there was, you had like the Michael
Oh,
Vicario,
there was a beta. I forget his name. The blonde guy. But yeah, yeah,
Michael
yeah.
Vicario, but he
When
wasn't
he would
really
come
a,
with the folders, he would come with the folders and be,
yes, yes, yes.
oh, I mean,
Okay.
are you sure she's not your the long lost
Yeah.
of Alpha, whatever his name
They
was?
have the same name.
They
They have
have
the same.
this
She's an orphan.
like, no, she's an orphan. I'm
No,
like,
she's an orphan. That was I was
where do orphans come from? Tree? Like,
it's like it was comical. I was torn about
it's
that
so
one
funny.
because
Yeah, I just had to play it straight. Like, no, of course it's not her. Like, and so in doing so, it creates the most
it does.
comedy, comedic
It does.
scenarios. It's hilarious.
It was so fun. It was so fun. Okay, last quick question. What is there a creature, fantasy, book talk? I mean, there's so many different creatures out there. And is there anyone that you would want to play? Anyone besides a werewolf, besides a vampire? You've never done a vampire, but
Haven't done a vampire. I
no.
think vampire would be really fun.
Yeah.
Um, hmm.
It's kind of like there's merman. We haven't really explored a lot of different
I
fantasy
have
in
no,
verticals.
yeah, I don't really have any desire to be a merfolk.
Merman, a
That's not
merfolk. Yeah.
really like that doesn't appeal to me. That just kind of
Okay.
seems weird.
Okay.
Um, but if I could do like I know it's not technically a creature, but like Olympus, like Mount Olympus, like Herculean, like
Yes.
gods and
Yes.
stuff like
Yes.
that.
Yes.
That's cool
Yes.
fantasy that I think would be
Yes.
really fun.
That would be really cool. And actually, there was they did a mermaid one,
Oh,
and
that
there
would
was like a goddess and a princess or something that came from like some other realm or something. in that one. And so I mean, it's there. It's right on the tip. But that would actually be
Would
really cool. You're right. You
also
could be like the
something
god of thunder. Who's the god of thunder? I can't remember.
more.
Thor. Yes, is he? But that's Marvel. Anyway, I don't know that
I
whole
mean,
world.
Thor was the god of thunder before Marvel.
Yes,
Marvel
that's true.
acquired, yeah.
See,
But
my brain. It's there's no space for any of that
that's
world
okay. I
stuff.
think also anything high fantasy, whether that's elves, I would love to be an elf.
Yeah,
Whether that's I don't know, there's so many things. I think it'd be fun to be a human in a world of elves and dwarves and
yeah,
all that stuff. I
yeah.
think it'd be fun to be a
You could be the
wizard or a
giant. You be the
sorcerer.
giant.
I could be the jolly green giant. Let's go. But yeah, no, there's so much. I want to do fantasy. I want to do action. I want to do
Oh, yeah. We all want more action for sure. We do. And good action, like stunt coordinators and rehearsing stunts and, lots of not just slapping action, you know. Yeah.
agreed.
Agreed. Agreed. I think we're on agreement. So you're excited about the Lost Like in Luna? That's the
Looks
next
like
werewolf one. The Lost Like in Luna. And what net short, right?
so, yeah.
Okay. We're excited. Yay, more werewolf from Cayman and more everything from Cayman, honestly. Just bring it all to us.
Some good one's coming, so I'm
Yeah.
excited.
I'm so excited. Anything under the hood-esque on the books?
I'd say there's one that I did in Atlanta.
Okay.
It's about a stripper, but the
Okay.
script was good.
Okay.
And it's so beautiful. It's
Okay.
fun. There's some really it's the editing is under the actual director and DP
Oh,
who's
yes.
actually
Okay.
editing it. Like
Good.
it's actually being done the way in which to make it more cinematic. And it's one of the
Yes.
Turkish companies, Drama Pops, and so
Yes.
they
I love
like
drama.
their cinematic. They
Yes.
like them Hollywood
Glossy. I always think of them as glossy. I feel like
glossy.
they're glossy, like in a very like polished, glossy
Gotta
way.
say, get ready. This one's gonna be polished. It's gonna be beautiful. My friend Amanda was the producer on it,
Okay.
and we're actually writing a vertical right now
Yay.
for
Love
Valentine's
that.
Day.
Yay.
But Amanda, she and I have the same eye in terms
Okay.
of visuals and everything, and
Okay.
we
Okay.
see things the same way. And so I know for a fact she will have whew, a beautiful. She's already
Okay.
they've already got like they're on the multiple rounds of revisions, so it's coming soon.
Okay. Okay. Yay. I'm so excited for that. Okay. We're going to say goodbye to everyone. Bye,
Yes.
everyone. Thank you so
Thank you
much,
all so
Cayman.
much.
We
I
needed to.
loved it.
I'm so glad. Werewolves, give us another growl. Let's hear it. Oh, chills. So good. Don't you wish you could raise the hair on the back of your neck, a little bit when you growl? Yeah. Like you could feel it. Okay. Bye,
Thank you
Cayman.
so much, Megan. Have a great day.
Okay. Bye bye.